as you're aware, we typically spend a lot of our time talking about marketing and mindset. Today I'm going to take a little bit a diversion down a different road. I want to talk specifically about a company that's creating a lot of buzz out there among the most prominent internet marketers, network marketers, the most prominent people out there, and it's causing a huge buzz out there. I want to talk about why it's causing a huge buzz. But before I do that, I want to take a little quote from Zane Pilzer from this book. It's The Wellness Revolution, How to Make a Fortune in the Next $1 Trillion Industry. Zane Pilzer is a world-renowned economist. He's served in 2 presidential administrations. He's an internet millionaire. He made $10 million before he was 30. Very brilliant guy, and he talks about some of the trends, the next $1 trillion industry. And what I want to talk about is the next $1 trillion industry is being spawned by scientific breakthroughs in biology and cellular biochemistry. Okay? Interesting. The next $1 trillion industry is being spawned by the scientific breakthroughs in biology and cellular biochemistry. Now, the reason I want to take a little divergence and talk about specifically GeneWise is the company. Like I said before, I'm going to give you some reasons why the most prominent internet marketers are pretty much dropping everything they're doing right now and putting a ton of energy into this. For number one, I'm going to talk specifically about product, what the product is and why it's creating such a buzz. 2, the timing in the industry, where you want to be at in this time and place in the industry itself, and the leadership. The third thing I'm going to talk about is, if those 2 things sound interesting to you, why you'd want to join our team, and what kind of tools and resources we have to help you have a hugely successful GeneWise business. So to start off, number one, the product. This is, when you talk about this, this is a product that people are extremely surprised when they hear about it. What it is, I mean, think back within the wellness revolution, within the past 5 years, think about how many juice companies have sprouted out. This is not a juice company, but let me give you, let's just say MonaVie. MonaVie, for example, is about a 5-year-old company, and they've broken a ton of records. I don't know that much about the company, other than they've broken a ton of records in the industry, in the network marketing industry, and they have a quality product, obviously. The other thing I know about that company is the leaders that got started before, back 5 years ago, the original distributors for that company are making anywhere from $200,000 to $400,000, not a month, but a week, residually. So that's the type of power that you have with starting out with the timing, and I'll talk about the timing here in a second. But the product, if you compare a product like we have with GeneWise to a product, like juices and antioxidants are good things, but you can't scientifically prove that they're working for you. What the product that is coming with GeneWise, GeneWise is the network marketing arm of a 12-year-old biotechnology research company that has been doing research over the last 10 years, research on DNA and customized nutrition. So what does that mean? In Hollywood, a lot of people are spending a couple $1,000s a month on customized nutrition that's specifically for their DNA makeup and their DNA footprint. Well, with this company, the average person gets a swab in the mail. They send it back to the lab. The lab looks at your DNA and looks at your predispositions and your to different diseases and absorption and that sort of thing, and they can customize a nutritional formula based on your personal DNA footprint. No one else has the same DNA in the world. That's pretty huge, and it's not like they're taking your DNA and then plugging you into like one of 10 different cookie cutter nutritional formulas. They have 177,000 different formulations that they could possibly do to benefit you specifically in your specific DNA. So that right there is pretty huge. But when you combine that with the people that are pretty much dropping everything they're doing right now, I'll talk about that in just a second, but if you consider the timing, timing is the next issue. This company, GeneWise, hasn't even launched yet. The network marketing arm hasn't even launched yet. It launches August 1st through 3rd in Orlando, Florida. But the company's 12 years old. They have the patents. GeneLink, they have the patents. They have all the technology, and they're ready to go. Now, so there's only, what, 300-400 people that even have heard the word GeneWise in the entire world. What that means is the type of profits for the people that get on board right now are out of this world. They're if you've ever wish you were able to buy Google stock, you know, several years back, this is your opportunity. I'm not talking about stock. I'm talking about a network marketing opportunity to be at the ground floor. And you hear that term a lot. But look at MonaV now. MonaV, a great company, obviously. Again, I don't know that much about it, but it's 5 years old at this point, and so there are some opportunities to make money. People have heard about it, and the rest of the population is catching on. But you're not going to be making a couple $100,000 a week like the founders are doing. So the timing is absolutely huge. No one knows about this. And last but not least, and I think this is the most important thing to consider for me when you consider a company, is the leadership. Who's going to be working with you? And really, if I was going to put myself in your shoes, what I'd probably be asking myself right now is, how am I going to market? How am I going to get this out there? It could be great. I've had several companies that had great products, but I could never get it out there because, you know, my friends weren't interested or whatever. We do not emphasize friends and family network marketing tactics. We don't emphasize the 3-foot rule or a 30-second speech. We have true leadership that's going to teach you how to market anything in the world on the internet, let alone a product like GeneWise. You're going to have some massive success by plugging into our systems, our leadership, and our training and our knowledge. That is the biggest thing that I would consider when joining any company. Because again, you can have the greatest product in the world, but if you can't get it out to the people, you're just kind of wasting your time and wasting your money. So give us a call. If you are a leader, this is what we're looking for. If you're a leader, or if you're a rising star that has a great attitude, that is looking to learn how to market on the internet, you've found the right place and the right time. So.